Today I want to show you how to get more data on your 1-minute charts for the purpose of setting up the Renko or the range plugin. Now when you first grab a copy of your MT4 platform, you have very little historical data on the charts, especially the 1-minute charts. Now this is seldom used for trading, but it's often used for setting up various indicators and plugins such as the Renko or the range bar plugin. Now there are many ways of importing historical data from various free sources, but if you need data from your broker's feed, there are only two ways of doing this. The first one is to let your charts populate with more data as you use the platform, but this obviously takes time. The second method is to get history downloaded directly from your broker's server. Now, this method will not get you years worth of history, but it should get you enough to get you started using your standard templates. Okay, I've set up a fresh copy of the MT4 platform, and I've set up two charts, the range bars and the Renko charts on the offline charts using the history I have on the 1-minute chart by default, which as we can see starts from February 23rd and ends on February 24th. Okay, and that doesn't give us much information on the Renkos and on the range bar charts. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to grab a bit of history from our broker simply to get more bars on these two charts. Okay, so the first thing you have to do is go to Tools, Options, and the Charts tab. Now these two values are the most important ones. Now, what you can do here, what most people do here, is just enter a bunch of 9s, which gives us a high number of bars in history. Okay, and the maximum bars on chart, this should be set to something reasonable. You can leave that default. If you set this number too high, it will really slow down your platform. Okay, now let's go back to the 1-minute chart, and I'm going to use two keys on my keyboard, on my computer's keyboard, and these will be the home key and the AND key. Just so you know which keys I'm talking about, these are located on your keyboard, on your computer's keyboard, between the insert and page up keys and the delete and page down keys. Okay, now it's best to switch off auto scrolling, and now when we press the home key, we go back in history and we see the first bar we have on our chart. Okay, now if we want more history or more bars to show up, what I do is I press the page up key and simply keep it held down until I have enough data on my chart. Okay, this stopped on May 6th, and this is as far as our broker will allow us to go. So we got May 6th to February 4th, which should be enough to get our charts populated with more bars. Okay, now when I refresh these, you see now we got plenty more to work with. Same thing with the range bars. Now, whatever you do, don't use the history centers download, because you could also get data here, but if you press the download key, you're going to get a warning notice that you're going to download data from the Metatrader server instead of your broker's trade server, which is something you don't want to do, since this is going to be different data. You're going to have a lot of gaps, and your charts are not going to be consistent. Okay, so unless your broker supports this directly, don't use this. Okay. Alright, that concludes the video. I hope I helped some people get more range bars, more Renko bars on their chart, and get them up and running quicker. Thanks a lot, and see you soon.